The Dallas Mavericks now hold a 2-0 series lead over the Minnesota Timberwolves in the Western Conference Finals after Luka Doncic rose to the occasion to hit a game-winning step-back three. I am going to look at a few clutch time plays that better contextualize Minnesota's defensive approach and show just how impressive Doncic's instinctual shot creation ability is by reading the game. Before digging into the details and reviewing the build-up to the game-winning shot, let's hear Doncic's perspective on how the shot developed, with instinct being key.
So he can't effing guard you, huh?
Sorry?
He can't effing guard you?
Who said that?
You said that.
I didn't say that. I was speaking Slovenian.
Take us through what you're looking for that last play, kind of how it developed, and just the emotion after that shot goes through.
I don't decide what I'm going to look before the play. I just see what defense gives me. I didn't expect that we're going to switch. We're just going to play that pick and roll. I told you live coming. We'll just figure out from there. That's about it. Read the defense.
Dallas made Minnesota pay for doubling Dončić a few plays earlier. The play began with Lively screening McDaniels to get him switched off. With Kyle Anderson cross matched onto Lively initially, this put Anderson on Dončić after the screen. Minnesota showed help early at the nail to deter Dončić from attacking aggressively downhill going to his right. Dončić attacked middle to draw the commitment from the help defender before throwing a bounce pass to Irving, who attacked off the catch to get into the paint. Irving dished it to Derek Jones, who immediately passed to Dončić. This is where the problems began for the Timberwolves. Dončić draws two defenders on the catch, but holds the ball while making a series of pass fakes. The defense had to account for Lively in the dunker spot no matter what, but became intent on accounting for Washington in the weak side corner too. This was a distraction that let Dončić pass open Irving in the opposite corner. Dončić releases the pass with 3 seconds left on the shot clock, and Irving immediately hits the shot. On the play immediately before Dončić's game winner, Minnesota had a solid approach that led to a defensive stop. Dončić drew Gobert on the switch by spinning into a screen from Lively while playing out of horns. Gobert was loaded up on Dončić's left side to prevent the step-back three. Dončić knew he had to disrupt the help defender at the nail and changed his pace using a dribble before snaking his way to space for a short-range pull-up jumper. Naz Reid helped off the dunker spot to contest Dončić on the step-back from short range, while Gobert committed to helping the helper so Dončić couldn't just lob it to Lively. This is still a shot Dončić can consistently make, but Reid contested it well and it was a miss. Jason Kidd emphasized how Dončić attacking the paint frequently forced Gobert to respect the threat of it happening again, creating an advantage for Dončić before creating the game-winning shot.
We're Rudy, and they've been doing that pretty much, there in the fourth quarter. So once we got Luka the ball, we wanted to give him space and let him do what he does. And I thought he set him up for the step back because of him attacking the paint over and over. Rudy has to honor that. And so with Luka's ability to create space in that, moment, as you've seen with Luka, he loves that stage. And he doesn't run from it, and he made a big shot. I thought he was great the whole game, keeping the guys together.
After the Mavericks inbounded the ball, Lively screened for Dončić and filled the dunker spot to pull Jaden McDaniels away from the play. Kyrie Irving is spacing on the strong side to deter a potential late double. Minnesota committed to Rudy Gobert to guard Dončić in isolation. Dončić's size-up combo begins with the right-to-left crossover into a between-the-legs dribble before using a hesitation dribble to get Gobert to open his stance to respect the potential drive before using a right-to-left crossover. At this point, Gobert is in recovery mode. He knows Dončić has a lethal step back going to his left, so he works to play that. Dončić uses this to his advantage by immediately going between the legs, knowing he's going to have the step back going to his right. All it takes is one dribble to retreat behind the perimeter and flow into the shot. He avoids Gobert's outstretched arm by fading and hits the shot. Let's hear from Gobert for his reaction and perspective on the play.
Rudy, can you just kind of take us through that last defensive possession when you got switched on to Luka? What were you trying to do? What did you see unfold there?
We just switched on the pick and roll, and I was on the ISO, Luka, and he hit a big-time shot. I let my team down on the last play.
When you say you let your team down, how do you think that?
They believed in me to get a stop, and he scored. And he scored a three, which is something that he does really well. So definitely Yeah, definitely taking that responsibility. You know that I need to be better in that situation.
Ideally, in that spot, do you want to funnel him inside the three-point arc, or like?
I mean, in that case, that probably would have been a better option. But no, just gotta stop. You know, just gotta stop, be better.
Before wrapping this up, let's hear from the perspective of Dončic's teammates. Kyrie Irving emphasized how the Mavericks have the utmost confidence in Dončić and knew what was coming after he got the switch they wanted.
Yeah, the utmost confidence in my brother, man. Got a great switch on Rudy, and I know exactly what he was thinking, so it was just time to get ready for the magic to happen. And got to his move, shot it with confidence, as we know he'll always do, and took us home tonight, man. That's one of those wins where we could look back on and reflect and really be proud of ourselves. And you know, the little things that it took to get this win tonight, we can carry on to Game 3. But we also understand that it's no time to be satisfied. We got 40 minutes to celebrate, and we got to get on this plane, go back to Dallas, and get ready for another hard-fought battle, because that team is not going to give up. And you know exactly what they're capable of. They've shown it in spurts throughout the first 2 games, and they're taking us down to the wire. So we just got to be aware that you know, there's some luck involved, there's some fortune involved. Shots not going in for them down the stretch, but we felt like we earned enough to. We did enough tonight to get this win. So proud of our guys.
Irving praised Dončić's fearless mentality as a member of the next generation who is ready to rise to the occasion in these big moments.
I think it's just his confidence and his fearless mentality. I've been talking about these young guys, but Luka's, you know, alongside JT and Jaylen Brown, you know, Trae Young, a few other guys that, you know, I haven't named, but they're part of that next generation that has that no fear mentality where they'll shoot from the parking lot, man, and and it'll look like it's a great shot, you know, because they've been practicing it since they were young. So he's prepared for these moments, and he's built for these moments. So when things like that happen, I'm not surprised, but as a brother, I'm just nothing short of proud.
Daniel Gafford felt Luka's shot was money after he got the switch against Gobert and had the spacing he wanted before getting into the shot.
Dan, Luka's last shot there, does it surprise you at all that they don't blitz him, get the ball out of his hands? What's your kind of thoughts on, as that's breaking down, like, what are you thinking?
I mean, I really can't even put it into words, you know. At the end of the day, we put the ball in one of the right guys' hands, and he for sure, I would say, gave us something that we knew he was going to come out with. At the end of the day, he said it was a lucky shot, but I feel like it's one of the shots that he works on a day-to-day basis. So,
what was going through your head when that ball's in the air?
On the Luka shot, I was like, that was money, most def. I mean, he got the spacing that he wanted when it came to Rudy switching on to him, and Rudy did his best to stay with him. And I felt like, you know, Rudy got a good contest, but he got the shot, you know, pretty much high in there to where it needed to be to go in.
Thank you for watching this video all the way through. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Every like and comment on this video helps reach new people as well.